Okay, this is going to be a quick review over human anatomy, so our own anatomy. Very simple, just so that we can use it to compare when we do our dissections. Let's first start with the brain. Brain is up in the head. This is the brain. And this is part of the nervous system. And now your brain is attached to the spinal cord, and it'll go to a series of nerves all the way from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, all the way up to the top of your head. That's how your body feels pain and all of your senses. All right, but that's all we're going to actually write down for the nervous system. The next system we'll look at is the digestive system. I'll go ahead and do this one in orange. Digestion starts in the mouth, and it goes into the esophagus. So this is the esophagus. The esophagus goes into the stomach. Stomach over here. And that stomach goes into the small intestines, which is going to be just kind of a series of, your small intestines are all kind of smushed in your abdomen all together. So let's label, we've got stomach, we've got small intestine. That small intestine lets out eventually into a large intestine that goes around your intestine and holds everything in. So we'll go around like that. Large intestine. And finally, the anus. The small and large intestine is where your body continues to digest, but it also absorbs all the nutrients that you need from the food, and then what's left over is expelled. So orange is the digestive system. Let's see, I'll write that up here. Okay, and like I said, this is simplified. All right, the next system we'll look at is your respiratory system. So I'll make blue a respiratory system. And your respiratory system is your breathing, how you take in oxygen and you exchange carbon dioxide. So you have a trachea that actually goes in front of the esophagus. You can feel it. It's kind of the bumpy ridged part of your neck. And then we have two lungs. So our lungs are going to be out here and out here. Oops. So we'll label those lungs. Both of these right here are lungs. And again, it works with the next system we're going to talk about to transport oxygen all over your body. And that next system we're going to talk about is the circulatory system. So we'll make the circulatory system red. And the circulatory system starts with the heart. I'll put a heart right in here. And your heart has 4 chambers. It has 2 atriums and 2 ventricles, and it's responsible for pumping blood all over, works with the lungs to make sure that oxygen gets to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes, and carbon dioxide comes back. All right, so next we will do the urinary systems. I'll do purple. And your urinary system consists of your kidneys, which are more towards the back, but we'll put them here. Put them right here. And they go to the bladder. So we'll just kind of draw and put the bladder in front here. So we've got kidneys. These guys. kidney, and then bladder. And again, you have another excretion point for your urine, different from the anus. All right. We're going to mark the liver in here. Put the liver, I'll just kind of put it right there. There's the liver. And your liver is responsible for, it's kind of like a filtration for your body. It's responsible for cleaning out your blood and excreting enzymes and other hormones that are needed for your body. A couple other glands that we have, I'll use pink. The gallbladder is going to be tucked underneath the liver. So here's the gallbladder. And the liver aids in digestion as well as the gallbladder. The gallbladder is going to be responsible for excreting bile into your intestinal system to help you digest fats. And then we have a pancreas that is tucked here under the stomach, pancreas. And your pancreas is very important because it's responsible for releasing insulin, which helps you digest and metabolize glucose. So if you know anyone who's a type 1 or a type 2 diabetic, it's because their pancreas is not working appropriately. All right, and that is our very simplified, abbreviated human anatomy lesson.